Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another session of Vampire the Dark Ages, the Transylvania Chronicles. As always, I'm your host and storyteller, Working Class Werewolf, and tonight I'm joined by my wonderful friends and players. We have Shay.
I have the constitution right now of a twig.
We have Himbo.
If KFC has food that is finger-licking good, does that mean alternate universe KFC has food that is toe-sucking evil?
We have Lackey.
Devising the sleaziest ways to use Dominate since 1993.
We have Frey.
Vladdy and waiting.
We have Strider.
You know, I may be undead, but I'm also dead.
And last but not least, we have Nyx.
I'm sorry, I have to go back. Shay, did you say the constitution of a twig with a G or twink?
Twink.
You know what? Whatever you heard, that's probably what it said.
The problem was I heard both.
The worst part is I heard shit because that's when my internet decided to say, fuck you.
That's the thing. Both of them are bendable. You know, it's okay.
Wow, good night, everybody.
I'm sorry. It feels like it's 1,000 degrees outside, and I am.
It does.
This is the reason. This is the reason why I stay in a place where the air can hurt my face, because I only have to deal with this shit maybe one time out of the year.
You found out why I get weirder during the summer months, because right now it's 110 degrees outside.
What do you mean weirder?
I'm slightly less weird in winter. I'm more subdued weird.
Are you?
Yeah, no, this is more like warmed up, like, diffusing into the environment weird. When we last left off in Vampire...
I'm back.
Yay!
When we last left off, the coterie was scared.
Aren't we always?
Alright, I suppose we should get to the recap, though. So... let's see.
I know well.
Alright. On to the recap. When we last left off, the coterie had all gotten mysterious invitations from their sire and an anonymous patron beckoning them to come to Budapest, all the way out in Hungary, in order to fulfill a favor that their sires had agreed for them to perform on their behalves. But in order to get there, the sires had also sent each of them individually a servant and a means of transportation to bring them to Budapest. Don Diego had Don Diego's sire had dispatched Reynaldo, a ghoul and old friend of his, to extract him and bring him to Budapest, which he left eagerly and much more early than the rest of the coterie that night, while William was beckoned by his own sire, one Georgi Bador, through the arms of Mathild, a mysterious and elusive Nosferatu, who stopped by and commissioned a craft from Matteo before seeing herself off. As William went back to his cloister to ready himself, he was ambushed by a stranger calling himself Kel, wielding a large sword, whom he made short work of, before Kel was rescued by the other stranger known as Karen McEddie, before whisking him away. Meanwhile, out in the woods, after a brief conversation and exchange with Mateo, Kalik made her way back out to the woods once after Malik had whipped the town up into a frenzy looking for her. But when she arrived there, she found that she was also not alone, as there stood a carriage driven by the mysterious Lambak Ruthven and tended to by a strange, gigantic man. Before she could be spotted, however, another carriage containing Oswald and Isla, the sheriff of Lockbird, drove into view, and the gigantic man charged Isla, and the two engaged in combat, with the giant man seeming to come out on top before Oswald intervened and struck him down. After a brief moment of connection and perhaps even some reconciliation between Kalik and Isla, Kalik saw the downed and proned giant stranger and saw an opportunity to feed. Thus we resume our story. God, that was awful.
It's been a minute. It's okay.
And it's hot.
It is balls hot.
It is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm from Florida. Is it your first time feeling like balls?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, as you can believe it.
No,
I felt water and this shit is
I have
there.
a head cold with it, so it doesn't really help when you're sick.
All right. We open back up to the edge of the woods as Kalik stands over the body of the fallen giant, ready to sink in her fangs and feed, as she puts away the coffin of her other prize, one Monique de Paris, staked and brought before her by Isla and Oswald as a gesture of good faith from the prince in exchange for a minor boon.
That boon being, you know what? I'm going to. You know what? For that, your minor boon is I'm gonna kill Marconius. That's your minor boon.
That is not that's not how that works, and you know it. That is not how prestation works.
Well,
That's how Kalik wants to make it work.
Well, what she wants and
Marconius
how
is
it
a
actually
minor
works are two different
fucking
things, Kalik.
yeah, no. If Marconius is a minor boon, I fucking hate to see who's a major boon. God damn. Yeah, I want you to kill actual Bruja. What? No, that one.
Kalik is kind of scanning, looking over the body. First of all, trying to get as much out of him as possible, because this is one of her sire's childer. So she wants to get an idea of... She wants to see if she can get, now that she has a closer look, more of an idea of who she's dealing with.
All right, how do you want to do that?
I think what she will do is because he was able to use what's it called? Hungry Earth. So he's obviously taught in Way of the Earth. And it's clear to her that this is one of Shiahan's. So she's going to kind of take a look at what he's got on him and like look at any kind of emblems or personal effects to see what she might be able to learn of him.
Looking over this man, he doesn't seem to have any sort of like strange markings or indicators of lineage or tattoo or anything like that. He's got some scars, a lot of scars, bite marks, but other than old wounds, This man is sort of a blank mystery. His skin also does have a lot of different patches of varying degrees of darkness. Probably from frequent coverings and stainings with dirt, as well as, well, lack of exposure to the sun, but in his case, that's probably for the norm.
Malik still has Genius Loci on.
Yep.
So I think what she wants to do is I think she's gonna want to summon her boys to her.
All right. Roll me Call of the Wild to summon your boys.
Because if she's gonna be doing whoa, Jesus Christ. If she is going to be doing anything with this body, she knows better than to not charisma survival difficulty 6. Whoops. Charisma specialty is empathetic. I don't know if that helps or not.
It does not.
Didn't think so. Either way, that's still 3 successes, so she's got them.
All right. So, you let out a call. I am going to say if you want to call all of them, it's going to be 3 separate calls because they are 3 different animals.
I suppose. That is her going for Shion. So, okay. That one's for me. This one is for Lo. So, grand total of, what is it? I can't count. 7 successes?
It's 3 successes, and 1 success.
So that's a total of...
Well, you're not pooling them together. They're each an individual call to an individual animal.
I know. Let me
I have retainer of 200 ghouls, all with awareness, and I have gotten 65 successes on this awareness check when we pull them together.
That's the power of friendship.
Clearly.
That's the peasant railgun in D&D. Hell yeah, brother.
But she does get all of them. And she does have Genius Loci on. So.
All right. So who was the last roll for?
That one was for Lo.
All right. He's probably going to take the longest to get here then.
Okay.
So I am going to say almost immediately after your call, like within a minute or two, you will see your faithful Servine companion, Shion, trotting up to you. as me soars overhead.
Buddy.
We are here, mistress.
Did you see anyone coming?
No, I did not.
I did not see anyone either, mistress. Do you want me to keep watch?
Aye, both of you. I have not decided what I'm going to do with this one yet.
Who is he?
He looks familiar.
He was... I believe he is one of my master's childer. Sire. She would have said
Yep.
sire, not master.
Shion and me are just gonna sort of like tilt their heads, a little uncertain as to what that means. Your sibling.
No. At least I do not consider him as such.
So, what will you do now?
Does her genie's loci picked up on Lo yet? Or anyone else?
You do sense a set of 8 feet and wheels making their way back towards your location.
8 feet and wheels?
Yep. Pounding and grinding along the ground ever closer through the dirt path.
That means 2 horses and a carriage.
Okay. Khalik is going to bury this guy. Like, just hungry earth, open maw, close it.
Alright. You summon the hungry earth and it swallows him up whole once more. And as you do, a carriage will round out around the familiar path. And you will once again see the hooded man from the party at the helm of the wagon. You would not be wise to keep him.
And why is that?
He is Shohan's asset. To meddle with him and lose him would not reflect well on you. If you are to see him, it would only make things more difficult.
I honestly think I would care for the words of a spineless coward.
Cowards survive.
Not as long as they think they do.
Longer than you think. And what are you then, if not a coward, old witch of the woods?
Just because I'm not taking the path he wants me to does not make me a coward.
And what path have you taken? Isolating yourself. Pretending society does not pass you by. That the world, your world, will stay as it is and leave you alone.
Khalik would like to hungry earth the wheels of his cart.
As he sees you doing that, he is going to look you in the eyes and say, "Don't do that!"
And why should I listen to your commands?
Before you can respond, what is your willpower?
Her willpower is 9.
What is your current willpower?
7. If he's trying to dominate me,
Yep.
know that she has iron will, so that bumps it up to 10.
You feel his words enter your mind, but you are able to power through them and shake them off.
She turns to him and says, "Boy, stronger fingers have wormed into this mind. You stand no chance."
You are impressive. Your will is strong, but it will take more than that if you wish to survive and stand against a man like Shohan, let alone in the presence of your patron.
And how, may I ask, would you know of Shiahan?
He is a cruel and sadistic wanderer with a clever mind. He knew how to find me. He knew how to indebt me to him. It is why I am here.
You say that as if it is some grand feat. If I recall you at the party, and from what everyone else has said of you, that is not entirely difficult.
If you knew the lengths that I go to stay alive and out of the way, you would better appreciate how great a feat it is.
Forgive me, am I supposed to care?
I am simply trying to get you along this mission so we can both be done with this.
Then let me make this perfectly clear. You can tell Shiahan, I will make my own way to Budapest. But I am not taking his path.
Then frankly, you are a fool.
Perhaps. We will not know until we arrive in Budapest.
You are not good at diplomacy or espionage, are you?
Why would I live in the woods? What do you think?
Then, if you are willing to listen, maybe the young can teach the old a new lesson. He is offering you a direct transport to him. He needs you. He wants you to think he has power.
He needs me.
He does. if he did not.
You've just given me more of an incentive not to take his offer.
And do what? Earn his ire more? Put him more on guard?
I earned his ire 1,000 years ago.
Then why
when I
make it
refused
harder
to do
for
his will.
yourself to get closer to him? If you want him dead, make sure you can find his weak spot. If you want him to expose his weak spot, he needs to lower his guard.
Boy, do not presume to know I do not know how to hunt my own quarry. Just because it is not how you do it. And Khalik is gonna go and take the coffin with Monique. She'll pump some blood and lift the coffin up
All right.
like it's a suitcase. And she will mount Xian.
God damn it. All right. Xian lowers himself and gives you easier access to his back.
By the way, you may want to inform him when he awakens to have better control of his bloodthirst. Of all of the people he could have tried to devour, he not only chose the worst person, but fell to the most embarrassing foe.
He cannot control his thirst. Amaranth
And
has
that is why
claimed his mind.
and that is why he fell so quickly.
Indeed.
Now then, I have places to be. And she's going to spur Xian into trotting away from him.
Move quicker, or they will see you.
Where's Lo?
Lo is now lumbering
You should-
up to you.
Ah, there you are.
I was in the middle of a bath.
I see.
And you see that he's
Can you
still,
carry
like,
this, please?
damp and dripping. Sorry, what?
Put this on your back. She's going to ask Lo to carry the coffin that holds Monique.
Alright. You try and place the coffin on his back. I am going to need a... I'm gonna need a Dex Athletics check, difficulty 9 for this.
Oh, okay. Let's see how poorly I do.
I believe in
Yeah,
you.
I didn't think so.
So,
I don't believe in you.
you put
okay,
the
I don't
coffin
believe me
on
either.
Lo's back, but Lo is not built for steady support or hauling things like that, and with his wet fur and your feeble elderly body, the coffin slides off his back, falls onto the ground, breaks open, and the body just rolls out.
Well, that is embarrassing.
Lo's then just gonna sort of look down at the body, grab her leg in
Do
his jaws,
not.
and start dragging her away.
Khalik is going to give him a stare down. It's like, do not taste. No. Carry her if you must. Actually, she'll get off Shion, put the body of Monique over Shion's back. Like,
All
just
right.
flop it over like a sack of potatoes.
Sure.
And the coffin's now broken, right?
Yep.
Oh no. Anyway. Khalik will take her cloak and put it over Monique's body. And then she'll get on low. And then... me?
Yes?
I want you to find the ring man. Circle above him so we can find him.
Okay, I can do this, mistress. Away I go!
And me will fly off as you head towards Mateo and presumably his transport.
And Khalik is gonna have her animals just kind of stay on the outskirts of town while me goes to find Mateo.
All right. Then we are going to jump over to Tavis's tower. Tavis, last thing you remember, you were headed back to your tower after you were informed of a disturbance, or rather, an approaching visitor by Early. One that he advised you to look into soon. It is not long after that you arrive outside your tower and find a carriage there
Who the fuck is this guy?
with a man garbed in white cloth and fine jewelry sitting at the helm of the wagon.
How about hey, listen, how about you take this game seriously and you give this man some respect, okay?
I love him.
This man 5 seconds away from going, oh Lord, let me tell you about Jesus.
I
So you
can't
never
tell
broke my
whether
gallery abilities.
I can't tell whether he's a televangelist or a professional wrestler or both.
Funny thing about that.
Televangelist, telepathic, who knows?
So, Tavis, you see this man
Hold
sitting in
on
a
a
carriage in
minute.
front of your
I think
tower. Was that...
breaking up?
Hello?
He's breaking up. He's breaking up with us.
Oh, no. And I just bought the ring.
The fuck up.
Hey, but Shiloh, I'm pregnant.
God.
You want to borrow my computer?
Can I?
Come
How is
on.
borrowing your computer going to help out with my pregnancy?
Because my mic is better.
Non sequitur, but yes.
To my sheet?
Do I?
I don't know. That's what I was.
I can
asking.
give you access.
I
Cool.
would like to just make sure that I state this, and I speak this on behalf
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
you should have
entire
access, because
party.
Tavis should be accessible by all players.
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying-
have access.
Cool. Let me get.
I'm saying this on behalf of every single player in the game.
Wow.
The more funny wrestling characters you introduce as NPCs, the better it's gonna be.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Listen, this ain't our first rodeo.
Oh, trust me.
This is the backup plan.
Keep it going.
This is sharing culture with the world.
Alchemist got it. Oh,
That's
my
one way
fuck,
to-
brother love. Oh, no. This is Friar Passion. Totally legally distinct character.
Goddamn, of course Alchemist would pick him.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to spend points on retainer to have William have a Paul Heyman guy.
Oh, I've had thoughts about that too. But anyways, Tavis, you with us?
Currently grabbing a pillow.
Gotcha.
But he should be here shortly.
Cool. And in that case...
We're having issues. Me and the dog.
Sorry, slight technical difficulties. Pardon our dust.
Move off my blanket! 13 pounds of menace. Sheer rage. Move. Find somewhere to be. Not directly on my pillow. God, what the fuck? Oh my god. I hate her. Okay.
But the AC is so...
I know, and that's why I have the... I'll put that on your side since we have a terrorist.
Baby terrorist.
Alright, I missed everything except for Kalik breaking a coffin.
Cool. So basically all that you missed, Kalik opted to bury the giant's body. The driver from the party, Lumbuk, came back and offered some unsolicited advice on how to best approach Kalik's sire, and saying that it would be in Kalik's best interest to go with him willingly so that her sire doesn't raise his guard more and she's not putting up like an aggressive, defiant front, so that she can get closer more easily. But Kalik basically said, fuck you, I'm gonna do it my way, fuck that guy, and fuck the horse you're riding it on. And then she
That's
fucked
very
off.
Kalik.
Specifically, fuck your horse.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, what's up with Las Vegas early grave?
So, we're cutting back over to you.
Sorry, that was gold.
Alright,
Las Vegas early grave.
Quote, the Corviknight is being opened.
we are getting to
Just
that.
fucking break the dude down in like 6 words. Holy fuck, dude.
Oh, we haven't
Like,
even
come
heard
on.
this motherfucker speak yet. Just you wait. So, we're cutting over to you as you are making your way to your tower by Early's beckoning, saying that there was an important visitor outside that you needed to tend to. And when you got there, you find this strange man garbed in white friar's robes and bearing a lot of expensive, precious jewelry of gold and silver, bracelets and rings, with a what appears to be a large Bible in his hand that he is reading as he waits. As you crest the hill, he will look up at you and offer the biggest, whitest, shiniest grin you have ever seen through some tinted spectacles as he opens his mouth to greet you and says, "Brother Tavis! At long last the Lord has delivered you unto me, that I might fulfill his decree on behalf of our glorious gravekeeper."
Excuse you?
Oh, but of course, I do embarrass myself. Where are my manners? My name is Friar Passion, and I happen to be a associate of your sire's. Indeed, when he was but a new neonate in need of passionate guidance, it was I who took him under my wing in the name of our dear Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, to show him the light. But alas, the darkness called him to a different path, and so we parted ways. But before we left, I happened to accrue some favors that he has called in, and thus he has rendered my services to bring you to him all across this vast God-loving continent to the glorious yet forsaken city of Budapest.
I understand why he left now.
You do remind me of him, I will give you that. I can see the very same sullen yet subdued, but no less prominent passion burning in your very soul like a controlled flame. Now then, before we head out, I will say it has been quite the long trip, and I find myself rather famished, and I could use a bit of a booster before we head back out. My own passions, though limitless, do need to be fueled, after all.
Right.
He sort of looks at you, smiling expectantly as his eyes sort of like drift to your wrist.
Oh no, you're not feeding off of me. I promise you, I'm as bitter as my attitude.
Bitter, sweet, salty, whatever the humors, whatever the flavor, I welcome the passion of the blood.
I'm sure we can find you a nice, delicious morsel on the way.
You think you might know someone who'd be willing to, offer a donation?
No. And with that, Tavis is gonna walk inside for a minute so that way he can tell his childer that he's going to be gone.
Okay, I'll be out here waiting. Don't take too long though. We got a schedule to keep.
This guy's the used car salesman from The Simpsons, where he's like, "Don't forget about old Gil. Don't worry, I'll be over here."
It's like that, but mixed
What
with
is
the preacher from Squidbillies.
What's the chicken's name from Looney Tunes?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
I'll say more.
Version of that.
Boy, you gotta come with me to Budapest, boy. Smart boy, but about as nice boy.
I say.
I said, boy. About as sharp as a sack of wet mush.
So as you walk
I'll
inside,
say,
you will
boy, you
find.
ever hear about that, Patrick?
As you walk inside, you will find your child waiting a bit cautiously by the doorway as she turns to you and says, "So who's the weirdo on the way outside?"
Well, that's a great question.
I could hear him from the top floor.
You could hear him from the mountains.
You think that's where he preaches?
Probably. Now, I'm going to be gone for I don't know how long.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
Tavis is going to consider it.
Roll me perception, empathy, difficulty 6.
Oh, you have one of these things, don't you? Alright, hold on. Let's see what my perception and empathy is. So that's 3. 4, 5. Oh, I got 5. I could roll 5. Space.
Yep.
5d10.
Why am I typing it out for you?
I don't fucking know. I was just going to let you, though. Two successes.
All right. 2 successes. You can tell that Matilda is trying to cover up her nervousness about you leaving, or rather, something about you leaving seems to bother her. But she doesn't want you to know that, per se. Or she's trying not to show it.
Come now, don't say that you suddenly care for me now.
Well, I mean, it's just, you're just gonna take me into this crazy world and then try and shove all these books down me throat and then just leave me alone to keep the place like I'm a bloody housemaid? That's not right. That's fucking piss.
No, I assume that you probably would be doing your own thing. As I did when it happened to me. A journey to find one's own path. But if you want to find your own path in the presence of the preacher on the mountain with me, by all means.
Dear Lord, please deliver unto me and my charge the passion and strength to endure this long and arduous journey that will no doubt take at least several nights, if not weeks.
Tavis has like the most annoyed look on his face.
See, on one hand, I don't know if I want to put myself through that, but on the other hand, having you go through that is also hilarious to me.
Do not make me make you stay and command you to do homework.
What else would be new?
First of all, it would be worse. And second of all, you have freedom.
Yesaya really just left you? All by your lonesome?
Quite frequently.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think I'm so god-awful at this?
I suppose that would explain a thing or two. So...
Do you want to come on this journey?
I don't know, alright? I don't want to be alone. There, I said it.
Alright, then pack and let's go. And Tavis is saying this while he's gathering all his important things or things that might incriminate him in case like somebody comes into his haven.
Alright. Will the tower be okay then? If we leave it like this?
I am packing the incriminating things.
Should
and I'm taking Early with me.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. She says as she goes to reach for Early's urn.
If we leave him, we'll never hear the end of it.
Don't let her unclean hands touch my fetter, young master! Unclean?
One moment. And he's going to take a blanket and throw it over the urn.
Very funny, young master.
I actually thought it was quite hilarious.
Alright, well...
Now.
Let's head out then. Shall we?
Is there anything else that you wish to bring?
It's not like I have much else other than homework. And I don't really wish to bring that.
You're right. Because I can assign it on the road. And with that, he takes his bags and walks out the door.
The worst possible outcome for Matilda.
She's gonna walk.
On the road.
She's gonna walk out
Road
close
work.
behind you.
Another thing, don't let him bite you.
Let who bite me? Early? The driver? Oh,
No.
trust me, miss. I ain't into that sort of. Well, actually, if is she yours, Brother Tavis? What? What's he on about?
Put him back in the turlet. Get him out of here.
My
It
God.
was within your best interest not to touch her.
I understand your reluctance and your protectiveness, Brother Tavis. You clearly have a passion for your child that I cannot help but admire. But I also need my own passions fueled in order to fulfill this journey that you and I are both beholden to. And, well, I didn't want to do this, but your sire, the Gravekeeper, he did say that you would be willing and able to provide for me for my troubles.
Of course.
I know just the place, and he's going to direct him to Don Diego's because he knows he has a ton of wine.
Well, then.
Use your
Oh my God. And Don Diego's gone. And if I
Yeah.
remember from the last game, Oswald is heading that way too.
You
Yep.
fucking leech.
I'm not getting bit by him. I'm not letting Matilda get bit by him.
I don't blame you. Not in the slightest. When in doubt, just fuck off to Don Diego's.
You know, you should
Exactly.
go buy one of those Aurochs over there. They're real feisty. They're real frisky. You'd like it.
Oh.
My God.
Honestly.
All right. So, you guys are going
did
to
you
head off
eat?
and head out towards Oswald's. Not Oswald's, Don Diego's, but that just happens to be where Oswald is staying. And
I mean, listen, if he wants to eat Oswald, that works too. He ain't gonna die, but there's a lot of passion there.
you know what? I'm gonna make a roll.
I want chips, but I don't want them right now. So please don't eat all the chips. I don't want them right now. Because you can't control yourself. Fuck you. Yes.
So
Understood.
when you get to Don Diego's manor, he is going to try calling out and compelling the master of the house for some blood, but Isla's just gonna stomp out brandishing his sword, and he's just gonna be like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" just gonna ride off, barreling off into the night. Well, it was worth a shot!
Whoops.
And so with that, you will all begin to make your way on your long and arduous journey to Budapest. Nights will turn into
Yay.
days, days into nights, until finally, after a long, long trek, your carriages will roll to a final stop. Don Diego and Celine, you will be the
That's
first
me.
to arrive, having left the soonest and with the least interruptions or delays.
No. Don't lay on me like that.
Don Diego's priority in getting to a new area like establishing a base of operations is going to be among his first desires, so that he can get his herd here, so that he can eat good food.
So,
What are you doing?
as it ended up, Ronaldo ended up actually taking you back to Budapest, as Armando had established himself as head ghoul and insisted that he could look after the place in his master's absence, which Ronaldo did not tread on that.
Hell yeah. The house is looked after.
But as you arrive, Ronaldo will look to you and essentially motion for you to step out and say that he can go no further, and the rest you must travel yourselves. And as you both step out, you behold the torch-lit majesty of the massive castle overlooking the gigantic twin city of Budapest. A city of long and arduous history, and a city of great struggle and great warfare, endurance, and tenacity.
I think Don Diego just like marvels at the majesty of that cool looking castle for a bit.
Of course.
Appreciate the lighting, the architecture. Like it's not as hyper focused like vampirically, but Don Diego appreciates good art.
Hell yeah. It is a marvel of architecture, and while it's not necessarily your fascination as a Toreador, you still cannot help but feel your soul melt at the sheer beauty and mastery that stands like a beacon in the dark night before you. A tower, a palace, a church, a signal of God's dominance and divinity and power, and the seat of the one who sits atop it, in control and over this country, all in one.
And Don Diego would know who that is, like, politically? Is that knowledge I have, or knowledge I need to figure out when I get here?
I will say you can try and know about that with an intelligence plus academics or politics roll. Difficulty 6.
1 intelligence, 2 politics. This is 4 dice.
Can I help him out if I'm doing the same role?
Yeah, you can both make the same roll if you want, or you can try and like help Don Diego. And if
I've got a total of 4 dice in this.
What's the dice?
it is
Intelligence politics or intelligence academics?
Intelligence academics. You should probably have like 8 for this or something.
8. I have 8.
Cool.
Yep,
So,
that's that number.
But you
So-
have, yeah, you have 8.
so with
I thought that was 4.
so with Celine's assistance, Don Diego, that is going to be 9 dice, since we are borrowing from that 5th edition mechanic.
9d10 greater than 6, F1.
Yep.
Hot damn.
All right.
Look at that!
That's pretty.
Got a puppy dog. Little puppy dog. What are you doing? God, it's so cold.
But it's not, huh?
So the current king of Hungary at this time in the year of our Lord 1248 would be Bela the Fourth of Hungary. eldest son of King Andrew II, he was crowned upon the initiative of a group of influential noblemen in his father's lifetime in 1214. His father, who strongly opposed Bella's coronation, refused to give him a province until 1220. In this year, Bella was appointed Duke of Slavonia, also with jurisdiction in Croatia and Dalmatia. Around the same time, Bella married Maria, daughter of Theodore the First of Laskris, Emperor of Nicaea. Then from 1226, he governed Transylvania as a duke. He supported Christian missions among the pagan Cumans who dwelled within the plains to its province. Some Cuman chieftains acknowledged his suzerainty and adopted the title of King of Cumania in 1233. Then King Andrew died on September 21st, 1235, and Bella succeeded him. Currently, he is attempting to restore royal authority, which had diminished under his father. For this purpose, he is currently in the process of revising his predecessor's land grants and reclaiming former royal estates, causing discontent among a lot of noblemen and prelates. And then the Mongols invaded and annihilated Bella's army in the Battle of Moki in April 11th on 1241. He escaped the battlefield. Sorry?
You missed a hell of an opportunity to say then everything changed when the Mongols attacked.
Yes!
See, I'm not as big a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but okay.
What? Oh, dare.
I like it! I think it's a great show, I just don't like it as much as other people do.
So we got a cool castle, cool history.
Yep.
And Don Diego knows the politics, thanks to the magical power of academics and politics. Hell yeah, teamwork.
And
Most
friends.
recently, so a few more things of note that are actually probably going to be important and relevant to your visit. As he escaped the battlefield, he was chased down by a Mongol detachment as far as Trogir on the coast of the Adriatic Sea. And although he survived the invasion, the Mongols devastated the country before their unexpected withdrawal in 1242. At which point, Bella has been introducing radical reforms in order to prepare his kingdom for a second Mongol invasion, which might explain some things now that you think about it.
Huh. So yeah, any supply of people that I bring should also include defensive forces if they are expecting more attacks.
That's assuming that you are working on behalf of His Majesty.
Who knows what politics are going on, but I'm aware of stuff. Let's
Indeed.
keep moving and figure out what...
All right. As you finish taking in the sights, Bernardo will bid you farewell and work to start getting the carriage put away and his own affairs in order. He turns to you and gives you a smile and waves you goodbye and then blows a platonic, respective kiss to Celine.
Celine's gonna look confused.
Ronaldo is going to look a bit embarrassed, blush deeply, and then turn back to the horse and then just promptly start galloping off.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don Diego takes a deep breath of the night air as if he could still enjoy it, right? That's another thing vampires do because they don't breathe.
You can breathe, you just don't get much from it.
Sorry, which town are we in right now?
Budapest, but you are not quite there yet.
City.
Say what?
No, not us. Don Diego and Celine. No, that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the action of it,
Yep.
that centering of focus and of self in the objectives as we are here, as we are
Yep.
looking to establish ourselves for the task ahead.
You ground yourself and you take stock of your surroundings outside of the skyline in the distance, and you find yourselves on the shores opposite the city of a massive body of water.
Well, then we need to find a ferry or a bridge.
It's not hard for you to see, especially with your auspex. There is a land path leading to a bridge around and leading over to the gate of the city, which you're probably going to want to get there sooner rather than later, because otherwise the city's gates will close, and that'll probably create some problems.
Don Diego gestures forward. Shall we?
Celine's gonna fall.
All right. Before you can take your first step, however, you will hear another set of hooves and grinding, squeaking of metal wheels as another carriage approaches.
Oh God.
Look over the shoulder to assess what's coming, but mostly just we're walking towards the bridge.
May is here with another incredible offer.
God damn it, no.
All right. So we got 3 more carriages on the way, at least. Let's see.
We'll stay out of the carriage path.
You will see a luxurious, bejeweled carriage. Despite appearances, I only have so many carriage. I only have like the one carriage shape. Either way,
We can imagine.
yeah.
Sparkle, sparkle.
It's fancy.
You will see a fancy carriage with ivory decorations and whatnot pulling up to you. You a little surprised that this thing hasn't been ransacked and robbed like crazy on the way over, because this thing kind of sticks out, but clearly whoever owns it either doesn't give a fuck or thinks they can afford to lose this, which might speak to their bank account, such as it were. Either way.
Relatable. Don Diego, thanks.
Indeed.
Like, are they passing us? Are they driving up to us and slowing?
They appear to be approaching you and slowing down at the same place that Ronaldo stopped. As I'm trying to find the frickin' character that I used to... that I meant for this. Here we are. And the first one out is a woman clad in garbs indicative of the nobility of the Holy Roman Empire. And Byzantium, particularly. We have arrived. Exit at once, if you please. Mateo and Khalik, you are bid to exit.
Mateo will exit.
Khalik will, Khalik has been, I imagine her animals are with her.
If they are a bit of a ways behind, if only because Silence of the Blood and a the only reason they were able to make this journey like as long as they have and as consistently as they have is probably due to their ghoulish constitution, but they are exhausted, and getting them across the sea was tricky.
While Khalik is in the city, she is going to have... Me could probably stay. He's good at keeping out of sight, but she's gonna have Xian and Lo find a place in the forest to basically rest and take root, so to speak.
Yeah, honestly, I think what might have happened is Mateo might have actually... He's not a carpenter, but he might have still been able to fashion, like, a makeshift raft for them to, like, follow you guys as you, did whatever you did to ford the ocean. Or not the ocean, the sea. The water.
Yeah.
Hey, when you got a crafts of four, you're everybody's buddy.
Indeed. And so, the two of you exit alongside Kalik's feathery friend, and behold the majesty of Budapest. As well...
Well met in moonlight.
As well as your coterie mates.
Well, Kalik is not giving Don Diego any attention. She's just looking at the city with just kind of that, well, I guess I'm here.
The city is much farther from a forest, mistress.
This surrounding forest will need to be explored. That is what Lo and Xian are doing.
Very good. Shall I explore the city while you wait?
Aye, go do so. And she'll release me.
Fuck you, city!
God damn it.
I love him.
And me will soar off towards Budapest.
I still do not understand why you insisted on bringing that filthy beast with us.
Filthy Beast is my friend, and you will do well to remember that. I turned to Kalik. I'm sorry she called you that.
I've been called far worse.
Frankly, I would be surprised if they let someone as uncouth as you into this city. But that is not my problem any longer. I have taken you as far as I need to, and I have fulfilled my mistress's wishes. I shall expect my reward. And I shall now go off to meet it, as I recommend you do the same.
And then she will start to take off.
Dang.
Oh.
Oh.
Kind of wished her reward would be of the judgmental sort. That is a very large palace.
I'm going to despise it here.
Almost certain.
Probably.
And on that note, almost as if on cue of mentioning despising her time here, another carriage will start to pull up. And sure enough, before you hear the grinding of wheels, you will hear the hollering of a powerful preaching voice. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! The Lord delivers us at last unto his glorious city.
I turned to Kalik. Can we go back to Scotland?
Can Kalik make a self-control roll so she doesn't frenzy?
Sure, difficulty 4.
No.
I have had stuff in my ears so I don't have the frenzy in the fucking carriage.
I mean, yeah, she's fine. I figured she would be. That was mostly a joke thing, but like... Oh, yeah, the moment she hears that, Kalik is going to visibly cringe. And she looks to Mateo with this look like, I really want to say yes.
Selena's gonna look at Don Diego of like, is this a normal thing?
I have my own eccentricities.
As the next carriage rolls up, this one being far more humble and far more somber, like that of a... like one that would be transporting bodies almost. Pure black horses, but the driver is a man garbed in angelic, weighty church white, dripped out in jewelry and precious metals, and holding an ornate Bible.
Well, here comes William to outdo us all.
No, actually, the name's Passion, Friar Passion, at your service. And speaking of service, step out, Brother Tavis and Sister Matilda, for at last we have reached your preordained destination that you may fulfill your destinies.
If he looks back, he sees that Matilda and fucking Tavis has already stepped out way before then. The moment he heard the coterie, like he's helping her out. Like, no, we're not staying here any longer.
Matilda,
I'm going to eat him.
I just turned to Kalik and say that guy's going to make it huge when they invent game shows.
He will not, because if he does not silence, I'm going to eat him.
Please do.
I'm sorry, I overheard him eating. Are we grabbing a bite to eat? Because I could certainly, I could at the very least go for a sip if anyone's got something to spare. We do take donations, and we appreciate the love and passion that any of you are willing to so generously share.
On second thought, I fear whatever ails him is going to infect me, so I will decline.
I think Don Diego probably tries to hide a sneer. But yeah. This Friar Passion has not endeared himself to Don Diego.
I imagine he wouldn't. Anyone? No one? Oh, that figures. Well, no worries. The Lord does say forgive and forgive alike, or something along those lines. For in suffering
It'll be
shall
far
we...
easier to forgive you if you be silent.
Make me a charisma... No, make me an appearance plus leadership roll. Difficulty 8, Kalik.
Oh my god, can I argue intimidation instead?
Can I assist Kalik? Just like
Can I?
sneering in the background is like, this disdain for
Sure.
move along,
All of
buddy.
us just collectively have that face of please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up.
Sure. Yeah, Don Diego, you can assist.
Okay.
And Mateo wants to assist as well.
Oh my god. Okay, so a Kalik's appearance leadership pool is 2. Because
Mine is 6.
Mine is 2.
Okay.
All right, roll
so, 7. Mateo. So okay, so I'm rolling. Yeah, so 7. No, 8 because 2 are assisting, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if
can't do
stacking is a thing, but I'm gonna say that it's just gonna cap out at 7. Because otherwise I can see that
Alright.
getting ridiculous with certain things.
Difficulty 8.
Yes.
Oh, fuck it, I'll spend willpower. Oh, Jesus. Whoa!
Oh,
Damn.
Hey, good job you got that willpower.
What the fuck?
So, because you spent willpower, that is 1 success.
Yep.
So it's not it does function,
Yeah.
but not well.
That is correct.
Like, he doesn't, like, he
Yep.
probably doesn't understand how these people probably despise him. He's probably just like, oh, I've made a faux pas, so I'll be quiet. But, like...
So as you, like, say that, he's going to turn and look to you, and his smile is going to fade as he sees this blatant elder pagan standing before him, and he looks like he's about to launch into a fiery sermon about your sins when he sees Don Diego step up behind you, also looking none too pleased, and also seeing that saber at his side. And, well, the big, bulky blacksmith clad in armor with a big hammer isn't helping him either, and he's also getting a lot of uneasy feelings from him as well. He's like, yes, well, yeah, you have a good night then. And he's just gonna, like, trot on.
You think that is bad now? Try having the whole trip.
No, I don't think I will.
Pobrecito, that must have been horrendous.
You have no
Like, he's gonna turn away from all of
fucking
them and just look at the palace.
You behold the massive and majestic might of the palace before you, standing as a stone monument to human achievement, Christian superiority, and the dominance of civilization. It is... Well, I'll let you form your own opinions about it, but most here would call it a sight of beauty and triumph and inspiration, but one of your perspective might view it differently.
So
It's just gonna...
Davis is going to stand right next to Khalik and say rather quietly, "Oh, how gaudy."
Khalik doesn't say a word to him.
Still upset. Understood. My indifference is also my punishment. Be that as it may, I still wish you the best. And he will walk away from her.
Record up her arse and
Because
died.
he understands Khalik likes space.
He can also visibly see that as much as Khalik is definitely still angry at him, looking at that building is making her, like, he probably knows it because he's known it for so long, but she is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like, if there was a nature way to, like, a garden or something, he'd probably try to have her be there. Because at least that'll be slightly more comfortable. So that's kind of actually when he gets to the palace, one of the first things he might try to help do.
If she lets him.
Oh, he ain't gonna ask for your permission.
Matilda is gonna lean
Actually,
down. Sorry.
I was going to say, if Mateo sees you doing that, he will probably help you out.
Yeah.
Matilda's gonna lean down to you, Tavis, and whisper,
Record up her arsehole and died.
You know how some people like the finery in life?
I myself do.
Some people like nature. Like those like the finery in life.
I can respect that. I just think there's room for both.
I can respect both. But between the three of us, we feel the spectrum.
Even so, is she just that mad that she's not even talking to you, or... I thought you two were like mates or something.
Her not talking to me is... Her talking to me is my own undoing. It'll pass eventually, but it may take hours, days, centuries. Whatever comes first.
Question, we are all at the meeting point, right? Like, we were
No.
told to meet at a certain place at a certain time.
You are
Okay.
not at the meeting point yet. You are where you were dropped off, and you have to go to the meeting point on foot from here. Because you were not even
Do we
in the
think
city
William
yet.
will be arriving shortly, or shall we head to the city?
And at that moment...
Oh, look!
Yep. Trudge, trudge, trudge. Stomp, splish, sploosh. An unremarkable, nigh featureless carriage with a faceless driver stops outside the city in front of you. William, are you back yet?
I certainly am, if I am being delivered by this carriage right here.
Yep. You feel the carriage slow to a stop. The air is colder here, more crisp, more moist. You hear the sound of water gently lapping along the shore at night. You can sense the presence of others. Voices murmuring and whispering, some outright speaking, all of them familiar. Your coterie mates. There's lights outside the carriage, flickering and burning through the night.
Well, it is the night, and the voices that are heard are those of the coterie. So, against his usual reticence of leaving such a place, William is going to exit the carriage. After he makes a quick, cursory investigation visually of the area, he will reach back into the carriage, and he will offer his hand to Daisy to bring her outside as well.
Daisy accepts your hand and gently steps out. And as she sees Tavis, she is going to smirk a fanged grin and wave at him gingerly.
He will give her a nod of acknowledgement.
Good evening, everyone. It's been a long time.
Hello.
That's not my Toby.
I don't recall if we've met. I'm Mateo.
Daisy MacArthur. I suppose maybe Lady MacArthur now, seeing as I got my own knight in shining armor to command.
She says, sort of like playfully tapping William on the back.
And he will give a small nod, but nothing more.
Mateo will actually chuckle a little at that. Well, I'm honored to make your acquaintance, Lady MacArthur.
Likewise.
Likewise.
You must be the blacksmith. Aye. William's told me about you. Seems to have a fondness for your craft, and apparently you've taught him a thing or two about standing vigil. I thank you for instructing my guardian in the art of such astute protection.
I am most humbled to be able to perform service on your behalf and of William's.
Like a black wave cresting from the shadows, Mathilde will reach out from the carriage interior and look to William, completely disregarding the rest of you.
I will take Lionheart and have him properly stabled until such time as he is needed once more. He will be cared for properly, I assure you. Now go. Your duty still remains. I have taken you as far as I can. He will await you in the city, along with the rest of your coterie.
explicitly attempting to not make eye contact with Mathilde as she speaks to William. He will listen to her and acknowledge what she says before he is going to head back to the rest of the coterie. But he does not attempt to look up at her or engage her in any meaningful fashion. Sorry.
And just as swiftly and subtly as she emerged, she reclines back into the into the carriage in the shadows once more, and the cart quickly starts trotting off towards the stables.
We are awaited in the city, shall we?
Aye. Let's go then. I wonder what
See?
Budapest is like. Never been outside of Alba.
Actually, I've never been this far east either.
They are recovering from the ravages of the Mongols, the rebuilding some 6 years ago, I think. Celine and I were talking about the history of this building and what we could remember. Yes, the king thinks that the Mongols may attack again, so things are... Don Diego talks politics to whoever might care to listen.
So as you
I'm
start...
listening.
As you start making your way over and explaining the local historical and socio situation to them, you will approach the bridge as we approach our break for the night. So, what do we think of games so far?
Yes. Yay!
I love how all of us as a coterie are collectively like, I hate this fucker and I want to eat him.
Yeah.
You guys want to split up like a combo appetizer platter? Like, how do you want to do this?
Listen, Friar Passion wasn't going to stay for a long time, but I did have him stay for a good time. I'll say that much.
Oh, he's hilarious. He's so much fun, but
I mean, there's a reason he probably didn't stay for that long on WWE either. At least not with The Undertaker.
Oh my God. I can't wait for that conversation of Tavis to be like, I have to ask, why fucking him?
Yeah, right?
No, this just had another one of my one thing I just love about what Strider does is those sort of deadpan moments. Like,
He's a master at
excuse you? Yeah. And it's just like the chef's kiss to the excuse you in the first act.
A graveyard is like a box of chocolates. What the fuck? You never know what flavor you're gonna get. What the fuck? No!
Oh, God. And speaking of not knowing what we're gonna get, what do we think is gonna be waiting for us inside the city of Budapest past the gates?
Nothing I want to deal with.
A lot of dead people, probably.
Yeah. Nothing I ever want to see again.
Yeah, literally, Mateo and I cannot tell you how glad I am that Kalika now has a fellow grump to bitch with.
We were just bonding the entire journey here. Sometimes it would be her night to complain about the things she experienced in her existence, and then my turn would be the next after we just sort of silently agree to just glower out the window the entire time.
Oh my God, you're Kaylee's gay best friend. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
The building of community through kvetching.
Okay. First of all, okay, yeah, that'll decide his sexuality right there.
There we go.
Am I right?
You're gay now, Mateo. I don't make the rules. Well, actually, yes, I do. Never mind.
I used nominate Power 6, you're gay now.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade. At least one of you fuckers has to smoke sausage.
That's true.
If smoking sausage makes it taste better, why does smoking make my lungs taste worse?
Well, that's the wrong kind.
What?
What?
On that note, before this gets any weirder, let's go to break, and we'll find out what's in Budapest when we come back in about, let's say, 12 minutes. So we'll be back
See
at
y'all.
55.
Bye.
Don't go anywhere.
Oh boy.
So hungry.
All right, and we are back with more Vampire the Dark Ages. So, before the break, the coterie had just finally reassembled after at last arriving at Budapest, and were just about to make their way to the city gates before they closed up for the night.
Onwards.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Mateo goes.
He'll be the person in front for this. He's going to be the person who gets us the best reaction, so Don Diego should take point.
All right. After a slightly lengthy land bridge route, you eventually will make your way over to the city gate, where you see two guards standing posted outside in the front. They turn and face you with their hands on their weapons as you approach, but they seem to relent the closer you get, and they identify you as apparently not threats.
Stop. Who goes there?
Stop!
Well, I would assume Don Diego would have, like, prepared, like, if we didn't have a cover story, that he would invent a cover story. I haven't put the thought into a cover story, but, like, yeah, I am Don Diego. These are my guys. We're just...
Yep.
Do we have a stated business in town for the normies? Or, because, like,
I mean,
yeah,
you can-
I'm here to meet my...
I mean, you could just say that you are travelers heading through or passing into town for business or whatever.
Travelers into town for business seems entirely reasonable.
I see. If you wish to enter the city tonight, you should best hurry. The gates are closing.
Thank you, friends.
Now go on then.
And I will lead the group inside.
I follow.
As does Mateo.
Malik will stay with Mateo.
The guards will sort of like eye you as you pass by, Khalik, but they will not intervene or intercede.
Khalik will eye them right back, giving a look that is both don't fucking try me right now, and then but it's like the very tired, I've had a long day, I do not have time for your prejudice right now or your bullshit.
Alright, so you all go through then?
We have a designated meeting place inside the city.
Yep. Also,
Then Don Diego is leading that way.
cool. And I'm also going to say that because the journey took at least 5 days, everyone lose 5 blood points.
What?
Because every night you wake up, you spend
Oh,
a blood.
No.
So we are now 5 from max.
Yep, unless you just, like, slept through the whole trip, which could be an option.
Could I sleep through the whole trip, please?
You could. That just means you won't have really done anything retroactively either. Alright, cool. So,
Alright.
Is willpower back to max?
I will say it is. Or at the very least, you'll get 5 more points of willpower from if you went to sleep on consecutive nights. Or days, rather.
So how does one do that?
So to gain back willpower, willpower comes back after you get a day's rest. So for each day that passes, you'd probably get at least 1 willpower back.
Okay. How do I get my willpower back?
You've got on the main page. There's the row of circles under the willpower and the row of boxes with X's in them. You just click on which square, and it'll have that number of X's, whichever one you click.
Okay.
Yep.
And then how many am I losing from my blood pool?
If you woke up every for each night of the trip, you would lose 5 points of blood at least.
But if you only woke up for like 3 of them, or if you only woke up for 2 of them, that's less action you could have had, but you might have just been napping in transit. It's a reasonable choice.
I would say Celine would be waking up like 2 or 3 times.
All right, then lose
two or three blood points.
Yep.
Okay. And then I don't know about Tavis, but I will let him know when he gets back.
Cool. All right.
Which, speaking of which, hey,
Why?
you're losing blood pool
Why?
because the trip.
Noel. What are you eating? Come on, you.
Unless you want to sleep through it or wake up only a few times, but in total you would be losing 5.
I could sleep through it.
Cool.
Okay, so you won't be losing any.
So you would only lose 1 actually for waking up this night.
Mateo did whatever Kalik did.
And also you gained your willpower back.
Cool. I don't trust this dog.
What is that?
Spinach and mushroom pizza.
I'll hold it.
Will you actually hold it, or are you going to try to eat it?
I'm holding it, aren't I?
Sorry, I just didn't know if Nyx was still AFK or not.
I'm here.
You took
Cool.
all the milk between
Alright.
you and Grandma.
So, you guys make your way through the gates, and as you do, you will pass through the cattle market. You will see stables lined wall to wall with all manner of cows, goats, horses, other beasts of burden, and livestock.
I bet some of them are real cool.
Oh yeah, and some of them look particularly
I'm preparing.
healthy and robust and bloated.
When we establish ourselves, I will seek through the specimens here. When we are established, we're going to a meeting place. We're going to a meeting place.
If Khalid has Members of the Wild on, what are the cows saying?
I just start poking Diego, trying to snap him out of it.
Kalik, with Whispers of the Wild, you will basically just hear the cow murmuring various different little utterances and just little exchanges of like, it's dark, I'm tired, it's cold, I'm hungry. Who are these people? They are scary. Stay away. They seem unsettled and tired is mostly what you're getting. That being said, if some of you are feeling a mite peckish, you might be able to sneak a bite from them if you really wanted to, and if you were subtle enough.
Oh, Kalik is... Oh, Kalik gains a rage.
Kalik hates animal husbandry.
No, it's just if they look pretty much similar to this, and just seeing, like, just hearing how broken they are, just like this is. It's also a lot. So right now, there's nothing that Kalik is able to do, especially in this moment. But like, this is Oh, negative points.
All right. Well, if nobody is stopping for a quick bite, then we can move right along.
I'm a Toreador. I have standards, damn it.
Fair enough.
I only lost 1 point of blood.
Yep.
I could survive.
And that will take you into Budapest proper. And you see the city is massive on the inside. And even despite the wreckage of the Mongols, you're seeing that they are hard at work at rebuilding themselves. For all the devastation wrought and the lives lost, it seems that the Hungarians, the Magyars as they are called, are still a very tenacious people. And one who will not be brought down and broken so easily. Yet even so, the night of the city holds many secrets and many evils. As you are passing through the central market, you'll hear the sound of a small crowd up ahead. In the center of the market, you see a large gathering at place, much larger than you would expect for this hour. And no other stalls appear to be open selling like traditional goods like food or fruits or tools or jewelry or whatever they would go on and exchange here. Yet there is something going on over there.
There's a bit of curiosity, but also not wanting to get drawn into shenanigans. So, yeah, like trying to vibe check the crowd as we are headed towards our destination, see how close we have to get to the crowd.
As you pass through and get closer, making your way over, you will see that this crowd of people is gathered around a large stage with torches shining down to light carefully aimed on what appear to be people bound and chained by their arms and necks, with a large portly man standing beside a ragged peasant woman bound before a horde of people who are just this sea of a massive roiling limbs and silhouettes, cheering and shouting over one another. And it doesn't take long for you to figure out what's going on here.
Oh boy, an execution.
Not quite. Let's see.
No, this is worse.
I'll get 50, 75, 76, 80, 85, 100.
Oh, 100. Going once, going twice. Sold for 100 to the woman down here. Enjoy your new assistance. As the man just shoves the woman down, and you see her get yanked over by her new patron. Perception alert is to see if you can make out further details. Difficulty
Perception.
will be 7 in the darkness and the sheer crowd.
Oh, Jesus, Khalid. She's already riled up.
Lee gets a token.
Yep.
3 successes.
Cool.
2 successes.
What kind?
Also, folks with Auspex, remember to factor that in for your perception.
Of course.
Oh yeah, the difficulty.
My aspect is 2, so that would
All right.
go 5.
Yep. Difficulty 5.
Difficulty 4, actually, because I had 2 aspects.
Oh, I didn't factor in my aspects. So
5.
5.
Yeah, it's difficulty base 7.
Oh, wait. Difficulty 5, then. My
Yep.
bad.
And that would be 3 successes for Celine.
Okay.
Cool.
Hot damn.
As you watch the woman who just got purchased get shoved down off the stage into the arms of her new captor, you get a good look at that captor as she reaches up to take her new prize. Oh, crud, hang on. There we go. And you see that she is a woman of medium height with long black hair and sort of a complexion that suggests her origins lie further east. Her clothes are fur and leather, rough and hewn as if they've seen a great deal of travel and abuse, and she has a jagged weapon at her side. From the looks of her, she might be a Mongol. Those of you who have been on the adventure prior recognize this Mongol woman as Batsetsig.
We saved her during.
Yes,
Oh shit!
yeah, you met her as a guest of the prince's at the party that he'd initially held, and then she'd gotten embroiled up in the Bali's machinations at Hollis Priory, being controlled and manipulated until you snapped her out of it. And once you did, she exacted bloody vengeance against them and brought you the time you needed to take them down. Afterwards, she departed Alba, and apparently she's gone here since. You then watch as she quickly drags her newfound property out of the market and into an alley. Also amidst the crowd, you don't see a whole lot of like significant or outstanding faces. Some of these people might be trying to remain anonymous, others just don't care, and you don't really care that much either. But among them, you do see a rather well-dressed man whose regal bearing stands out amidst this pit of rotten despots and underground trash. Standing, watching curiously as the Mongol woman drags the new purchased slave away, tilting his head, but then seeming to take a closer look and then shake his head dismissively before turning his head back to the stage.
Oh boy.
Regal bearing. Is there any information Don Diego can glean from, like, decorations on his fancy dress to clock who he is or might be connected to?
And also do the same rule.
You look at him and you could recognize from his clothes that he is definitely a nobleman, but he seems to have deliberately obfuscated or neglected to put on any sort of specific crests, which, given where he is, might be for the
Makes
best,
sense.
but also indicates that he is a practiced agent of espionage. So whoever he's connected to is not above doing what they say they don't to look good. Still, you could possibly try and get a read on what he might be if you have high enough auspex.
I'm going to do that.
All right, perception, empathy, difficulty 8.
Davis is too busy looking at the people chained.
Ooh,
Yep.
2 successes.
All right.
And this does not get a difficulty decrease from Auspex. It's just using Auspex. It's greater than 8.
Correct.
So how
Yeah, I
do
did not.
that roll?
Hey, I also got 2 successes.
To answer your question,
I think it's perception.
perception, empathy, difficulty 8.
Bum, bum.
I don't have to eat you down.
That's not bad. That's still a
Want me to
success
do
at
it?
least. All right.
Eat it up.
But I got one.
So yeah, with 1 success, you can tell that this man has a very pale aura in comparison to those around him, suggesting that he is a K-Knight, much like you are. Those of you with 2 successes are able to see that his aura is a bright gray, indicating that he is a K-Knight, and a very bored K-Knight at this right now. There was a flicker of some fascination as he saw Batsitzig, but it quickly faded. And now it is back to this, like, sort of bored and frustrated gray as he turns his attention back to the stage. And as the next offering is brought forth by the guards over to the auctioneer, his aura seems to shift and flicker a bit to a color of more excitement. All right, everybody. So, up next we have this lovely specimen. What am I bid for this woman? Virgin, untouched, obedient, and bettable. He says as he goes to smack her on the behind, but as he pulls back, you will see that she ducks down, sweeps the leg, and knocks him down on his ass, and he plummets to the ground, slamming against the stage, and the crowd erupts in laughter from the sudden chicanery. And as everyone is losing their minds and busting a gut, she makes a break for it, dashing off the stage.
Run, 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 run.
You know what? Good for her.
Fire.
Good for her.
Mateo's gonna follow her. No, wait. No, I'm not playing Sasha. I can't do the cat thing. No. Okay.
Yeah. No, not this time.
She streaks towards the alleyway from which you entered and from which Batsitzig has left and appears to be long gone now. And it looks like the guards are
You know what?
a bit busy trying to cow the crowd and help the auctioneer back to his feet.
You know, I will follow her.
Cool.
All right, screw it. If Tavis is going, I'm going.
There you go.
Who's all going?
Me and Mateo so far, we're going after her because Tavis is going to break her binds.
Just as a quick side note, Himbo may have lost internet.
Oh no!
But it's always in the last place you look.
I'm gonna feel really bad about saying this, but Khalik just kind of watches, and
Sure.
before Mateo leaves, just makes a note of, well, at least they treat their people like they treat the animals.
I will say, more people would mean that it's a crowd and she might feel scared. So,
I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
All right. Unless you command her otherwise, Tavis, your child is also going to passionately follow after you.
he's going to look at her and give her the look of, like, stay put.
Reflexive, appearance, leadership, or intimidation?
All right, I'm going to need you to... Yeah, I know.
Can I help Matilda?
Tavis is trying to cow and command Matilda right now, so this is a sort of him thing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you said appearance and what?
Leadership or intimidate?
I'll do intimidation. That's 4.
All right. Difficulty will be 5.
Fuck it, we'll spend a willpower. So hit +1.
Plus.
She
No,
knows
fuck
that
you.
look, and you radiate authority and confidence right now enough that she knows not to push back against you despite her own passions, and she will begrudgingly but willingly step back.
It's like, stay with the coterie. I'll be back soon.
All right. So, as you go after her, you will find her at the edge of the alley, like, stumbling over before quickly righting herself, but struggling to try and, like, break and, like, flex and wiggle out of her bonds as you approach. And she will look up at you with bravery, but also desperation. You're
Davis
not
is
from
going to
here.
break the bonds. Like, he won't say shit, but he'll grab them and he'll break them.
No, let go! Let go! And give me strength plus brawl, difficulty 7. And if you have potence, you may add it to this.
Strength plus brawl. That's 6.
Do I have potence? So before you roll,
You do. You have 2 points.
I will use it. So what is that?
That'll give
What
you
does that
2 more
make it?
dice. Unless you spend 2 points of blood to get 2 automatic successes on this roll.
I will get 2 automatic successes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Mark
So-
off 2 blood points, and that'll be just add +2 to this roll.
All right.
It's good you remembered its importance.
7?
So difficulty 7.
Yes. So that'll be basically 60, 10, greater than 7, F1 +2.
Correct. And then we can mark off 2 blood.
Hachi Machi!
Tavis looks so weak, but instead, he is not weak at all. So I only have 1 line now.
So you channel your potence into your arms as you reach down and grab her bonds, making sure not to grab her wrists, because you would probably pulverize them as you grab the chain link, and as you do, you crush it down into a thin, fine wire, and then you pull back and you snap them before ripping it free of her bonds until they're just iron bracelets and she has free mobility once more.
You freed me, but why? What are you? What
I would run.
What?
He goes, I would run. And change your clothes.
You. Thank you. I will not forget this. I am.
Find boys' clothes if you can.
My name is Sharajina. I am more important than I look. I will remember this.
Meanwhile, with
Mateo nods.
with the rest of the group, as this is going on, those of you back in the crowd who are witnessing the uproar and the guards trying to restore order and help the auctioneer back up to his feet, he's struggling a bit because he is, well, let's just say he had a bit of trouble walking even when he was upright. But as this is going on, the Cainite is watching as the escaped slave goes into the alley, and you see that aura flicker with excitement as he starts making his move towards her. He will then just sort of like pass you by without much of a thought, especially if you do not move to impede him. And as he goes past you, he says, "Please excuse me." Oh, God. Matilda's probably not gonna just let him go.
That's my girl. My very brawny girl. Ugh.
She probably shouldn't go alone. Don Diego will follow, seeing her break off.
Well, right now she's just moving to impede the nobleman.
Young lady, please excuse me. What? Sorry, don't understand. What?
Actually, that's another thing. What languages does everybody speak?
Ooh, I have that somewhere.
Gaelic, I know that for sure. In English, I think I speak French.
I think you also speak Latin.
French and German.
I think I do speak Latin.
All right, French and German, and so French, German, Spanish, and English.
Gaelic.
Yeah.
Cool.
And obviously Spanish and English.
And Celine speaks just fucking everything, apparently, because she's just got like that insanely high one, but yeah.
She speaks dickery is what she speaks.
I speak
Lingua franca?
sarcasm too, bitch.
Lingua
I
franca
threw a
will
body
help.
at you. Friends.
I don't call that friendship.
We are great friends.
Sure, I feel like that was a threat against my own life.
It was. I
So,
offered to bury you.
What?
so as this man is struggling to get past Matilda, you hear him uttering something in a language most of you do not understand, but those of you with lingua franca can identify as the Magyar tongue, Hungarian. And Matilda definitely doesn't speak that, but she's using the language barrier as a physical barrier as well.
Can I interpret what he says?
Do you want one of your languages to be Magyar / Hungarian?
Sure.
Cool. We will need to make a note of the languages you speak, but we'll take care of that later.
Okay.
Her fucking arsenal of languages that we have yet to do.
I just equip them like Pokemon.
I mean, kind of. I'm imagining like half of them are like ancient, dead, archaeological tongues, and others are practical living
Each other
tongues.
in Latin.
Yes.
When we're done being frenemies.
Right now, we're acquaintance that met by a body.
That's facts.
Whatever front she's putting on of just like ignorance, this man apparently might be just chauvinist and gentlemanly enough to not necessarily just shove her aside outright, despite being at a literal slave market. He then switches to Latin, a language Matilda is only starting to learn. Those of you who speak Latin will hear him say, "Ma'am, please move aside. I must get out." Well, you want to go through? Is that it? Yes, please. Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
I love her.
Jesus.
And she will start moving aside. And before she does, she's going to look over her shoulder, and you have freed Sheragina from her bonds. Mateo and Tavis, do either of you have a lingua franca?
Nope.
I believe I do. Yes, I do.
Cool.
Wait,
then
what's lingua franca?
It is the feat that basically lets you have basic rudimentary understanding of most languages you'll encounter, but you won't be like fluent in them enough to have like a complex conversation.
I don't think I do.
That's fine. Either way, since Mateo has lingua franca, you can see that she was speaking to you in Romanian at first, which you were able to pick up some of, Mateo, and were able to translate her words to more or less let Tavis know what she was saying before she flees.
See what my merits are real quick.
Yes. I translate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's Gaelic, English, Latin, and French. That's what I know.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. She was not speaking any of those, so
No, she was not. Sorry, I just had Shay help me figure it out.
Anyway, so Matilda will stand aside and let the man through as she flees. And you will see the nobleman rush up to you, Mateo and Tavis, and he will sort of like look around, gritting his teeth, and then just sort of like curse in a foreign tongue under his breath before he looks to you both and starts speaking in Hungarian before shaking his head and changing it up and tries Latin first. You two.
Lose something.
Did you see the slave woman run through here? I have interest in her.
No.
Okay.
Manipulation
No, I
plus
didn't.
subterfuge.
Got it.
For both of us?
Yes.
You should.
Oh boy.
You are paid in my love and affection.
Unless you want to have one of you count as an assist.
I have 4.
And the difficulty you said was?
I am going to say it is difficulty... I'm going to say it's difficulty 6.
Alright, well.
I have a pool of 4. What do you have?
5.
Pool of 5. I rolled 2.
Okay.
Yep.
So with assistance, you could have rolled one more dice?
Yeah, if you want to just, like, simplify this down. Otherwise, Tavis can make his own individual attempt.
3 successes.
Okay.
All right. Then, yeah, combined efforts with 3 will result in, like, 3 successes, and you deny having seen the slave woman slip through here, and he seems to buy it enough as he just sort of, like, grits his teeth and curses slightly, but quickly recomposes himself. No matter. She was surprisingly quick. That is quite interesting. If you would be willing to help me locate and recapture her, I would make it very worth your whiles. I am a rich man who has
connections and very deep pockets.
Understood, but I have no interest in slavery. And Tavis is going to walk right by him to rejoin the coterie.
As you try and
Mateo's
motion,
just gonna
he
look
will
around,
grab your
confused.
shoulder. Listen
Oh.
here, sir. You are clearly not from here. And however they do things where you come from, we are in Budapest, and you are speaking to a very important man in Budapest. And I can see that you are a lot like me in one particular way, in which case you ought to know. I work for the prince, and to refuse me is to refuse him. And to refuse him
Dude,
is to insult him.
See this?
Yeah, you can see this going on.
I think it's within your best interest to not grab me. I understand you don't know what no means. But I am not in your way yet. And he's going to gently lift the man's hand off his shoulder.
Charisma or appearance plus intimidate. Difficulty
Oh,
6.
boy. 5, so that's 5.
Don Diego sees a social situation and pings his attention enough to come to start schmoozing over after resolving this.
Sure.
Willpower?
No, I don't have that much.
You didn't even need it.
You don't need it.
Nice.
I was also going to say Celine, like, walks over there and tries to, like, smooth the conversation. Like, so it doesn't go any further to, like, fist fighting.
Guys, Davis is diplomatic. It's his literal specialty.
We're just, having a safety net. It's fine.
All right, so
Don't worry.
so Celine,
I ain't going nowhere, no.
you start to make your way over with the intention of trying to smooth this over and pad things down. But as you take a step forward, you will see that the nobleman releases Tavis and just sort of like sneers and shakes his head, saying, "I don't have time for this." And he rushes off to try and pursue in search of the runaway slave.
Oh.
Tavis will then turn to the group and say, I guess he was in a rush.
Oh, I don't know why y'all move me. Kalik did not follow them.
No, I think that Celine was trying to be moved and you to each
Oh,
other.
I see.
Where we started, but
Okay.
just the crowd is.
Yep.
Which, by the way, are we technically at the meeting spot, or is this like
No.
on the way?
This
to?
was another on the way sort of sidetrack. Something that sort of just happened around you as you were on your way.
Well then.
Kalik
Let's
is
continue on.
as soon as they go, Kalik is just gonna start wandering the direction that they were going, like not even waiting for them.
All right.
I will join now that that is resolved. As much as I
will
would like to
Mateo.
free the others, I can't do anything about it.
Mateo will also follow.
Celine will follow.
All right.
He will go to Matilda and say, thank you for not following me.
Should we follow her? I mean, she might need our help.
She can take care of herself now that she is free. I assure you.
Freedom comes easier with support.
Matilda,
Sorry.
until then we keep our heads down and we keep moving.
And speaking of keeping moving, Kalik is not stopping.
Oh, I was walking and talking.
Gotcha.
I mean, she's not that hard to catch up to.
True.
Also, I have 20 minutes and then I'm going to bed.
No worries. I also do feel a little bad that, like, Himbo's been, like, struggling with the internet, but... Oh, well. Show must go on. But I just feel like Will would be, like, really reacting to these situations, but...
God.
Perhaps he got
I mean,
separated
he
from
is
you
here.
guys.
He's here. He's just not able to do too much, especially. He's just reacting.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. There you are. Did you...
I'm here. I'm listening at this moment. It's not resolving right now. Sorry.
Gotcha. I just want to make sure, like, if you're not, like, able to... I just didn't know if you missed everything or not. I just didn't know that. Sorry.
No, I just can't roll dice, but I'm here with you. Keep going.
Yeah, and if you need to roll at any point, we can take care of that for you. But yeah. Anyway. So, you guys head out?
Yes.
We've got a meeting place to get to. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Let's
Wonderful.
roll.
All right.
Autobots roll out. Noel, what are you going to do for the week I'm going?
Well, Ookla, we ride!
All right. So, you continue on your way, but as you make your way through the city once more, you leave the slave market behind to its disgusting dark fate and traverse through the city following the instructions given in your invitations and from your escorts on the way up here. Eventually, you reach a river that you cross via a ferry that takes you to the foot of Castle Hill. This is an area that seems to have been less recovered from the Mongols' hordes and damages. As you see debris and dilapidated buildings lying about, the area still smells of death and blood. And the area is also scarcely populated. A lot of the buildings look empty, condemned, or abandoned. And what signs of population you are able to pick up on do not want to be picked up on. But there is one sign of population that makes itself very prominent. A voice that cracks through the night, striking your senses like a spear. You see a man stand before you, tall and well-muscled in a tunic and breastplate. He stands barely illuminated by the shuttered lanterns in the street. His hair and beard are long and wild, the color of which cannot quite be placed through the dim lighting. He carries at his side a large spear, and he begins to speak unto you. Do any of you speak Hungarian?
I do now.
All right. Then you and only you, Celine, understands his words as he cries out, "Stand, O children, whose shoulders bear the burden of redemption!" He sees that you, seem to get that, but the rest of the crew looks a bit baffled, and he tries once more in Latin. How many of you speak Latin?
Hi.
Probably.
Latin is actually part of academics, right?
I mean, Latin is like a language that is able to be spoken. It's not necessarily a living language, but it's one in use by like the church and like religious communities.
Right. I'm saying it's covered by the. Yeah, I'm saying it's covered by the academic's ability, right? If you have dots in academics, you know Latin. That's what I'm asking.
I don't.
Well, I put it as an actual language. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's I thought it was a language that you like actually have to like learn and study and take as like part of the linguistics thing.
I see. Looking at academics, level 1 novice, your Latin could use some work.
Yeah. So like that would mean like you have like a basic grasp of like Latin 101 maybe, but like that's hardly enough to really like speak it.
Okay.
Don
Well,
Diego was pretty Catholic before he died. Being
would know
Spanish
something.
Catholic, like
Yep.
he probably knows Spanish. He might know Latin just from growing up.
If anything,
I
you would
wasn't
know
quite
some
certain how the
language.
language mechanics works to know, like, nailed down specifically what languages I know.
So languages, you have to take the linguistics merit in order, or like the linguist or multilingual merit in order to speak multiple languages. But I will allow this for Latin. If you don't speak it fluently as a language, I will allow you to make an intelligence and academics roll. Or
Okay.
or intelligence theology.
It would be nice if I had a character sheet. It's either both of mine or at 2 for both of those traits, so it doesn't.
All right.
It's the same dice pool. Difficulty?
I'm gonna say difficulty 7.
Four successes.
Tavis, you already
how you're
speak
under
Latin.
Tavis.
So, yeah, Tavis, you already speak Latin, so you don't even have to make this roll.
That was for Celine. That was for Celine. That was not for me.
Gotcha. Well,
Page.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have to. I speak it fluently.
Oh my gosh. I'm rolling for me. God dang it.
8.
Celine doesn't
8.
speak Latin? Interesting.
I mean, she speaks.
Either way. Alright. So he will see that
He's
you
rolling.
are like...
Hold on.
Sorry.
Okay.
Cool. So, Celine, assuming Latin isn't one of your known languages, you are able to understand it and have studied it well enough that you were able to get this, and even then, you were able to understand him in Hungarian regardless, so you already knew what he was saying.
Fair enough.
And he will see that more of you seem to respond to Latin, but not all of you, and he will then sort of like shake his head and then say, "Those who heed my words, share them with those who are deaf to my tongue." Before continuing, "Long have my eyes sought beyond to that which has been and will be. He rises, and all must be ready. Soon you shall meet with one whose plans lead you into the heart of terror and exultation. Rejoice, for you shall witness all. You play a grand part in what comes. The sweet heart's blood. Let it wash away the sin. 8 signs of the coming night shine within my vision. I see you within each, though nothing is ever prevented. Yet it might be transformed by the actions of a few.
Go now, my children, and remember my words when the patterning is asked of you. Zolot lies, flee his visions, prosper, and we shall meet again.
I'm gonna do that now while I have the energy.
You stay safe, sweetheart. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
And so with that, he seems to finish saying his piece and just sort of like stands there waiting for you to leave.
I was just thinking what we needed was a cryptic prophecy.
Kalika's gonna roll her eyes, not understanding any of it, and just trots along.
All right. Do you guys follow Kalika as she trots along?
Yeah, like he said his piece. We'll meet again. Okay, bye. And we keep going.
Like,
Cool.
wow, that was okay. Glad you guys could understand it. I don't give a fuck.
As you turn and start to leave, he will shout again, "Tell my words to those who do not understand! They must know!" And as you do that, you will see torchlight begin to flood the streets as several faces garbed in hoods and leathers and rags begin to gather around him.
Oh.
Okay. There was a moment because I wasn't looking at the screen when this happened, and my brain instantly thought, shit, is the clan here?
Not quite. But
Oh, jeez.
not too far off.
Oh my god, no!
As the group approaches, one of them will approach the prophetic stranger and ask him, speaking in Hungarian, which only Celine will understand. "My Lord Havner, Holy One, we are here. What is your will?"
Oh, even better. Cultists.
You guys keep moving, yeah?
Yeah. No.
Yep.
No.
Wonderful. So you don't
Deal
stick
with that
around and
later.
see what becomes of this. You just keep on, just going.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to, like, awkwardly linger. Don Diego would be, like, slightly curious, like, what the heck, but also we do have... We had a place to meet. It's not like they're expecting us tonight,
Sleep so well. Go.
because travel times or something.
They do expect you, and this is the night you are supposed to be here and meet them.
What about
All right, then yeah, we want to
What about it?
not miss our timetable as
Yep.
perhaps dawn approaches.
Oh.
I don't know what time they close the gates. What time? It's late.
They're closing the gates for the night, so you got some time before dawn.
Ah. But still probably getting to the meeting place so that if there are shenanigans we have to deal with, we can deal with it before having to find a place to sleep.
Yep. Right then.
Well, stop knocking stuff over.
So, you guys keep moving. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Don't put stuff in a purple.
So you guys keep moving, and eventually you will approach the... you will approach the gate to the castle district. And you will see several guards standing there, posted, and watching you warily as you approach.
Well, following the instructions we were given for the meeting place and the procedures, Don Diego will social his way up to the guards.
Yep, sure.
Because we need in there, and Don Diego's very good at talking.
As you approach the guards will just sort of like look up and acknowledge you and avert their eyes as they say something in Hungarian. You don't understand them, but they seem to revere you. And they don't seem to be stopping you.
Don Diego will nod and continue into our designated meeting area.
All right.
I will follow.
We are welcomed.
Halik will not look at the knights, but just like creak in.
Tavis, how are you?
They're not turning this away.
How would you describe your mode of dress?
Like plain travel clothes.
Gotcha. So, like, do you look like a merchant or a peasant, or are you more noble but like traveling?
He looks more scholarly, actually, like a doctor. His
Okay.
His dress is rather clean, but not like stark clean.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. Cool. Then,
He learns that things go better if he dresses like his profession when he travels.
All right. So, they will let Tavis through and give him, like, sort of a more weary respect than they give Don Diego. But, and they will also let, William and, Daisy through no problem either. Though they will eye Daisy very warily, but seeing that she is with William very much under his protection and watch, they do not step up to her. But Celine, as you, Mateo, and Khalik approach, they will sort of like draw their weapons and bar your path. And they will speak to you in Hungarian, which Celine will have to translate for the two of you. Maybe not Mateo, he can maybe pick up bits and pieces of it with lingua franca, but basically they say, "Stop! You are not permitted to enter this area."
Bitches were invited.
But we were also on the invitation, sir.
Well, I suppose we have to go then.
Yes.
No.
Not darn, huh? It's like,
Oh
what
no.
a pity.
Yes, it is a pity. It is a very lovely district. People pay big money to be able to see it. Do you have big money?
Something happened to be the matter over here. As Don Diego wanders back over. Like on cue with the mention of money.
Nothing you need trouble yourself with, my lord. You don't understand a word he's saying as he's speaking to you, but he appears to be like gesturing to them and just sort of like making, you know what? Perception, empathy, difficulty 5.
My bedtime.
Good night.
We'll be wrapping up soon, honestly.
Okay, I'll wait.
Is that something that being perception, empathy?
Yeah, perception would lower.
No,
you have
that's
aspects
probably
that would
just-
lower
Yeah,
that.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
So that's 3 successes instead of 0 successes.
Yeah. So with 3 successes, yeah, you were able to tell from his body language, he's basically like trying to like reassure you, just like, don't worry about this is beneath you, we'll handle them. Not aware of your relation to them.
You have relations?
This whole
Yeah, Don Diego's gonna do like the no, they're with me. They're with the like. I wouldn't dream of going anywhere without my, like, not my help, but like trying to just
Your crew.
charisma past it in a way that's not like overly offensive to these folks that I want to like me.
question.
Yes.
Answer.
Would I still have my invitation on me?
You would, but you don't know that these people are initiated, per se. So they might not know what the hell your invitation is for, and showing them your invitation might be risky. But another opportunity presents itself as the guard looks to you and says, "This man claims that you are his servant. Are you this?"
Don Diego just turns and gives them a winning smile.
Only
Selena-
Celine understands it.
Correct.
Selena's gonna look at Don Diego like, how dare you?
He just kind of like shrugs and like points at the guy like,
Speak and answer my
Selena's
question,
gonna nod
Vench.
her head.
What was that, Celine?
Selena's gonna slowly nod her head like, yeah, I'm his help.
I see.
hired experts, not help.
You must be his interpreter then.
She's an academic. I value her.
I can
Say
tell
what?
that
That's what they said.
you must be his interpreter then. My apologies. I could tell from the way that
Yes.
he dressed that he was of noble bearing. You did not look so much. In fact, you look rather foreign. In the light, I almost mistook you for a Mongol.
Oops. Fair enough.
Well, so long as you cause no trouble, I suppose it is okay. Be off with you then.
You got it. And I'm gonna slowly follow along.
All right.
Don Diego will make sure to remain close to these people under who, like, you know, they didn't get.
Because here's the question: does that only work for Celine?
You said Don Diego specified multiple people, so
Like, yeah, he was gesturing
Yeah.
inclusively as like, you know, no, they're with me. I need their help.
so they're assuming that you are his employees and letting you through. So with that, you will pass through into the castle district and arrive at the designated meeting spot, the market square. You will all make your way over to the stocks. And as you do, you will see a man with a lantern approach you.
You must be the ones. I take it you were invited here.
Barely.
Indeed, we were invited.
I see that you have brought company. This is unexpected.
I find it important to remain prepared for the situations that we may face. I apologize for any inconvenience.
Those not invited will have to wait, but they will be protected.
Don Diego nods, bows an appropriate amount.
Mary's gonna sort of look up to William. He says, I can't come with you.
Imbo, you're muted.
Uh-oh. Well, in any case, Matilda will then look over to Tavis and say, well, looks like you're leaving me on my own after all.
It's going to be all right.
I was a sellsword before I met you, and you've only taught me how to get even stronger and more crafty. And they said I'll be protected. So unless they're looking to double-cross you, I'm not too worried. I can assure you, my patron means neither you nor any of your company any harm, but he must look out for the safety and secrecy of his person and his
But of course.
affairs. But rest assured, you have his hospitality whilst you are here, provided you fulfill your roles. Once you are safely delivered, I will return here and oversee your charges. If there are no objections, then let us go. Oh. And by the way, I am Hadel. I will be your guide and your escort to bring you to your patron and my master.
He said his name was Potter or Potter.
Yes.
Hadel.
Yeah. Hadel.
Okay.
Yes.
It did not come in.
Hadel.
That is not what I heard.
And so, Hadel escorts you down through... Let's see. Hadel leads you down into an alleyway. And while some of you might suspect an ambush, you see as Hadel merely stops at the door and opens it, stepping inside, revealing a secret passage. He holds it wide for your coterie as he steps in, waiting for you to follow. Once you join him, he locks the door behind him and then takes the lead once more, guiding you down a series of stone stairways that seem to twist about on themselves. The steps are old and crumbling in places. Those of you who don't have Protean or Auspex,
will feel a sense of dizziness, vertigo, and confusion as you are just... As the steps wind down and give you and unfold into this labyrinthian outlook that makes it nearly impossible for you to tell or remember where you're going or where you've been or where you're headed. Even setting one foot in front of the other becomes a task of full focus and coordination. Were it not for Hadel's guidance, you suspect that you would be tripping over your own feet. Those of you with Protean and Auspex, the labyrinthian layout combined with the darkness, it's all that you can do to stay focused and follow Hadel's guidance. And even then, as you follow and know where you are, you know for a fact that you would not be able to navigate yourself back out without guidance. Wherever this is, whoever set this up, they know how to lose a trail and how to keep themselves hidden. But eventually, the maze will end, and you will reach the bottom through a series of tunnels that seem to just get tighter and smaller the further you travel, with the torch flickering uncertainly as if it's about to go out at any moment, until finally you arrive at another door. Hadel knocks twice, then opens it, revealing a small room filled with people.
Oh, God.
Not people.
Oh, no.
No, people.
Oh. Oh.
Not just people, though. People that he stands back, and as he allows you to fill in and enter, you see that these people are none other than all of your sires collectively in the same place. Hadel then closes the door once you've all entered and leaves. And it is now that you realize you really are in the thick of it now, and there is no turning back for you. You have answered your sire's summons, and you now find yourselves in the presence of something deep, underground, and shady, and you are a long way from Alba. And what's more, the door behind you has closed and shut, and there is now no turning back.
Don Diego grins.
Police is seething.
Mateo just finds a chair and sinks into it.
As you
Where
all
is
stand
mine?
there... Say what?
Where is my sire?
That's this
Is
guy
that
over
him right
here.
here?
Is that?
Yeah, the tall
I
goatee
didn't
guy.
know. Oh,
What did you call him?
The tall goateed guy.
I thought you called him Taco Steve.
What the fuck?
Have you met my sire, Taco Steve?
We have enough anachronisms in this game as it is.
You
He
know,
makes a mean chalupa.
You know, my senses just aren't working properly. I mistook a pommel for a titty last game, so like.
what?
Oh well.
In any case, the sense of power in this room is overwhelming. And you now just realize you had no idea what you were getting into before, but even now as you see it before you, you still were not prepared. As you remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. So, what did we think of tonight's game?
Oh my god.
an auspicious beginning.
Holy shit. Kalik is not having a good time.
No, she is not.
It's shitty here.
Yeah, I hate it here. Kalik hates it here.
Budapest.
I hate it.
Budapest. It looks
Can we-
better in the brochures.
Kalik and Mateo just really want to go home right now.
Can I join you guys in that?
Oh, it depends. I mean, the home is for Mateo. Home is not Scotland.
I want to go back to my tower.
Well, then you're gonna go with
Well,
you gotta ask Kalik. I can't.
Well, no matter where your home is to you guys, you're not getting there anytime soon easily because the door is shut behind you for starters and you have no idea how to get back.
We
So,
locked into the plot.
yep. So you might as well lock in here.
Buckle up.
Boy.
Into the thick of
Keep your hands inside the vehicle at all times.
But on the plus side, we all get to experience Don Diego's sire again now next time.
I'm so
Hell
excited.
yeah.
Kalik is probably going to hate him, but I'm so excited.
Like, it's nice having a positive relationship with my sire. Like, it's like a nice dash of variety.
Oh yeah, no, I love it too. And like, Tavis like has, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like Tavis, I'd say has a relatively positive relationship with his sire, but it's not kindly or traditionally supportive. It's very distant and aloof.
It's not.
So it's really weird because technically he is bound to his sire due to his like flashback fits, but he doesn't dislike his sire. Tavis had to learn to speak his language and translate him for other people because his sire was a hard man.
Also, I actually do really like that Celine, that you couldn't tell which one was your sire, and I'm actually planning on having that be kind of canon with your amnesia as well.
Ooh.
Woo!
Like, your memory problems might go a little bit deeper than you realize.
Oh, lovely.
Oh boy.
I'm so ready
Yay.
for Rabba!
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, just like, I cannot wait for you guys to see what Kalik's sire is like because holy shit. This
oh god,
bitch.
yeah, I am.
I'm assuming the axe, the sickle, the woad.
Yup.
That's one way of putting it. But like, when you actually meet him,
I am so hyped to introduce you guys to Shohan. He's the worst.
oh my god.
Also-
He's the worst.
Yep. Also, Georgie's gonna be fun to introduce to as well.
Oh, Mateo's sire?
Yeah, William's adoptive sire. No, William's adoptive sire. Mateo's sire is this bitch over here.
Oh my god, she already looks cunty.
Yup. Cunty is exactly the word for it.
Love that.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
She woke up because I sat up.
But yeah, I would have gone longer and I would
Oh,
have got
that's-
this more, but Strider had to go to bed and Himbo's having some technical problems, and this doesn't seem like a moment where we want to have people really gone. Like, this is not something people
That's
would really
fair.
want to miss.
We're still starting the plot off.
Yeah, that's the important part.
Yep. But even so, I still had fun. I hope you guys had fun too.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Always a grand time.
Wait for saving a girl to bite me in the ass.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's gonna be plenty more biting going on next time, probably.
I'm sure.
Promises, promises.
Did you also get
But for
Or
now,
did you steal mine?
I am going to say thank you all so much for watching. Those of you watching on Twitch, follow me for more streams in the future. Those of you watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and join the Working Class Pack. And as always, be sure to leave a comment to let your voice be heard and get us out there. And until next time, good night, everybody, and farewell, vampires. We'll see you next week, hopefully, for Pokemon Rebuilders.
Mwah! Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Fuck off.
Talk like this. Right, her. You tend